Welcome, welcome. All right, so we're starting session 2. This will be on the advances in CT technology and dose optimization. My name is Matt Cham. I am from the University of Washington. Session 2, we're going to have an amazing panel of experts. These include Professor Sean Fain from University of Iowa, Professor Frederick Granis from City of Hope, Professor Thomas O'Donnell from Siemens Healthineers, Professor Roger Subramaniam from the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, and last but not least, Professor Rosemary Blagenhart from University of Groningen. So the current session revolves around a paper that came out recently. This is in April of this year. It was published in JAMA, which talks about the projected lifetime cancer risks from current computed tomography imaging. And what this paper concluded is that current utilization and radiation dose levels from CT exams in 2023 were projected to result in approximately 103,000 future cancers over the course of the lifetime of exposed patients. They state that if current practices persist, CT-associated cancer could eventually account for 5% of all new cancer diagnoses annually. This is one graph that was published in that manuscript, demonstrating the differences in female versus male individuals in terms of CT-induced cancers and body region. And you can see it's quite high. We're looking at numbers in the thousands. So I have a question for the audience. Our question is, do you believe the risk of radiation from low-dose CT has been accurately characterized in the scientific literature and media coverage? Is it underestimated, fairly represented, exaggerated, or widely overblown? All right, I think we're starting to reach the plateau here. So about half of the audience feel that it's exaggerated, and 20% feel it's widely overblown. Large minority, feel that it's underestimated, and 18% feel it's fairly represented. Okay, very good. Let's move on to our next slide. So several societies and organizations have come up with responses to this publication. On the very same day that the publication came out, which is April 14th, the American College of Radiology, you can see it's published April 14th, basically stating that the data reported in the JAMA article are just statistical models and are consistent with other models previously reported in past decades. They're essentially saying that this is not new information. And they also state that the data was not based on outcomes and that individuals who undergo CT imaging have better health outcomes than those who do not. In other words, if you withhold CT from patients, they would have poorer outcomes. Another response to that article was released by the American Association of Physicists in Medicine. This was also released April 14th. Same day the article came out, they came up with this press release. And they state that the data reported in the JAMA article are just statistical models and are consistent with models from past decades. They also state that the risks from CT scans are likely much less than the risks from the underlying disease. Another major organization released a statement about a month later. This was released May 27th, so more than a month later, from the American Lung Association, who states the following. Lung cancer screening finds over half of lung cancer cases at an early stage when it is more curable, compared to only about 25% without screening. And the future cancer risk from radiation exposure at the ages when lung cancer screening takes place is small. So on one hand, they are explicitly defending lung cancer screening, but on the other hand, the numbers seem a little bit off. They also state that the benefits of the information the exam will provide far outweighs any risk in obtaining it and could very well save your life. This was the only publication that I could see in the radiology journal, which is the journal of the RSNA, which refers to that JAMA article. And in this radiology publication, it says that the estimated lifetime cancer risk, which is 0.1% in the JAMA article, is 3 to 4 times higher than previously reported estimates. So there's actually a different position than the previous positions of the ACR as well as the AAPM. They also conclude that there's critical need for the medical community to balance the risks and benefits of CT in patient care. So here's our next audience poll. Do you feel that radiologic societies have adequately addressed concerns regarding radiation exposure from low-dose CT? Is it yes, fully addressed, partially addressed, minimally addressed, or not addressed at all? So it seems like the vast majority are voting for either minimally addressed or partially addressed. All right, very good.